Welcome to Fostoke Channel.
The small straight line. The small straight line was playing alone within the pages of the notebook. Sadly, he spent a lot of time alone. He sat on the edge of the notebook, put his hand on his cheek, and looked right and left in hopes that he would find someone to play with. Out of nowhere, he heard a voice asking him, "Are you looking for something?" He looked around him and was surprised to see a shape that looked like him. This shape was lying on a ruler above the notebook. He was almost unrecognizable. The look-alike asked him, "What's the matter? Have you never seen a shape that looked like you?" Embarrassed, he replied, "No." The look-alike remarked, "I am taking a short break. You'll see many like me and you. Our world has a lot. The only difference is our formations." The look-alike sat down, lowered his foot from the edge of the ruler, and then signaled to the little straight line to come closer. He approached his look-alike and said, "What do you want from me?" The look-alike replied, "I want to introduce myself to you. I am your friend, the big straight line." "Oh, little straight line, I want to introduce you to our large group so you do not get bored. You will get to know them and you will enjoy yourself. Here, you will find plenty of friends." They held each other's hands and then jumped together a few steps. Both the little straight line and his friend were smiling. All of a sudden, they stopped. The friend said to the little straight line, "Here we are." The little straight line was disappointed. He said, "What do you mean? How is that possible? I only see strange and odd shapes." The friend replied, "Yes, their shapes are strange, but they, like us, were formed from several straight lines." The little straight line said, "How?" The friend replied, "Wait, I will show you how." He called out loudly, "Oh, square! Excuse me, come here!" The square turned towards them and said in a gentle voice, "Yes, my friend. Is there anything you need?" The friend said, "My little straight-line friend does not know that we are from the same family. May you please explain to him what connects us?" The square said, "Of course I will, my friend, without a second thought." He turned to the little straight line and said, "Look at me, my little one." The little straight line looked at the square intently, and its shape began to change. The square's hands loosened from each other, and they became 4 little lines like him. They jumped and started dancing in front of the little straight line, singing, "We are the 4 straight lines. We met one day and extended our hands and held each other. Soon after, we formed the square. We liked the game, so whenever we got bored, we thought of another shape to transform into. We taught the rest of the straight lines, so we were able to benefit from others and be of benefit to them. We were also able to transform into any shape we wanted, as we pleased. We no longer felt bored. Our lives started to have meaning. Look at those." The 4 straight lines pointed toward a large space in front of them and said, "Look, there's the rectangle. See it?" The little straight line said, "Yes." The square said, "He is from our group and from our family." The square called the rectangle who came to them smiling and said to them, "Yes, my brothers, do you need any help from me? Or are you thinking of a new beneficial game?" The square said,
Not now, my rectangular friend. Now I will introduce you to our little friend. He wants his life to have meaning.
The rectangle disassembled himself, and he became 4 straight lines, 2 long and similar in length, and 2 short and similar in length. As soon as they let go of each other's hands, each one started jumping and went in a different direction. And then their hands intertwined again, forming the rectangle. The little straight line said,
This looks like an interesting game.
The rectangle said, "Yes, it is an entertaining game, and you can choose your friends from this area." He pointed towards an area full of shapes and lines. You can form the shape you want. There's the triangle, consisting of 3 straight lines, then the rhombus of 4 straight lines, but differently from me, the parallelogram, the octagon, the hexagon. The little straight line ran to the little straight lines sitting on the fence and asked politely,
Would you like to play the shapes game?
They said with one voice,
Yes, yes, we want that.
The little straight line held one of their hands, and the other straight lines came down. They held each other's hands and formed a long chain, as if it were a train. They began to make other beautiful shapes, and they laughed and jumped for joy. The little straight line said,
At least I have kind friends with whom I can easily get along with.
He said this with joy as he jumped high with his friends.
If you like this story, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye!